Hello, hello, good morning. It is Wednesday morning. My name is June Olson. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you live from Whitefish, Montana, and it is time for Paper Pumpkin Playdate. And I took off my jacket and I think I'm a little chilly. I know, it's summer, but this room holds the chill. So I think we're going to go with the jacket. So it's Paper Pumpkin Playdate, and guess what? I got my new Paper Pumpkin! Yay! So if you have not yet gotten your new Paper Pumpkin, the Fun in the Sun for July 2023, then please know this is a spoiler alert because I am opening mine and I am going to make the original cards as designed that are in there. That's what we always do the first time that we get a new one. So if you don't want to see it, and I totally understand that, don't watch this video if you're catching it on a replay, or if you come in after I get started, then sorry. So I know for myself, once the new kits go out and everything, I try and stay away from Facebook to where I will accidentally see, or Instagram or any of those, because I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it beforehand. I love being surprised when I open my kit for you all. I almost opened it ahead of time because Missy contacted me and said she was having a hard time with the accordion fold. We were told that they were accordion folds. So she was struggling a little bit and she's curious to see what I do. So that's why this could be a comedy of errors, so we'll see. It's happened before where I could not figure out, I think it was the drawers last year for the Halloween, I think is what it finally came down to. I'm sorry, something's going on with my eye, my mascara. So she, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, I could make a mistake. This could be really hilarious. So we'll have to see how it goes. If you do catch this on a replay, go ahead and put replay down below and we will see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to this camera, all-inclusive kit, which means just like all of our kits, all you have to do is add a pair of scissors. And we have some really good snips. Have you ever really looked at these? These are really good. They're super sharp. This will draw blood if you're not careful. And you have a little case to hold them in so that you don't accidentally poke yourself with them. These snips are really awesome. I think they're $7 or $8. I've got a few of them now and I think I need to get a few more. But I just really love having these around. And so I keep one pair for all my other cutting and then one pair strictly for ribbon. I think I've mentioned that before. Hi Missy, so nice to have you on here. So I always have my ribbon scissors marked with a ribbon so that people will only use it for that, and then I have my other scissors. And I just recently bought brand new snips, so they became my ribbon scissors, so they're always the sharpest. And then these were the ribbon scissors and now they're mine to use. And then the ones that I was using, they go into the classroom stash because not everybody brings their scissors, or they'll forget it, or maybe they don't have them yet if they're new people. So we've got this. I don't know why I put those away. And I want to show you something. I was bummed, but it's not Stampin' Up's fault, although they will take care of it. So my box is dented. See that? It's really crushed in there. But I'm not worried about it because I know if anything inside is damaged, Stampin' Up! Will take care of it. All I have to do is call them and say, hey, my Paper Pumpkin box came all damaged. Okay, this is double wrapped. That's a first. Missy, was yours double wrapped? I don't think I've ever had one double wrapped. So, and who knows, maybe it was shrink wrapped too tight and that's what caused it. But you can see here that I've got a nice old dent. There's even a hole in the box. So we'll see what it looks like inside, but everything inside is pretty much protected. Also shrink wrapped. That's a lot of plastic today. So let's see what's inside. All right, so we have our stamp set. Ooh, lots of sentiments. I love it when it's lots of sentiments because then I do my own sentiment DSP. So I'm sure we'll be doing that because I like having lots of sentiments. And then when there's only a couple little ones, it's a nice way to put it in there. So we have waving hello, I see brighter days ahead, sending an ocean of love, wish you were here, relax, you deserve it, sending sunshine to, oh, and then it's got a colon. I was like, oh, they're missing an O. But it's sending sunshine to, like going to someone, and so it's got a colon after it. Hello, sunshine, and sorry I was crabby. Oh, that's cute. I hope there's a crab in there to go with that, because that would be really adorable. And then our color, woo-wee, that must be Daffodil Delight. It's very bright. So kind of hard to read when it's that bright. So we're going to go ahead and use the regular size stamp pad, because I use these as giveaways when people bring friends to my classes. Then I give away these. I should figure out what I could send as a giveaway for people to bring friends to Zoom. Something flat. This is harder to mail, so I don't do that, but I could figure out something flat to send to people, right? And then my block is still in last month's kit. So in your very first kit that you get with your subscription that comes straight to your mailbox, okay, you get a block to use. I like to use, as many of you know, I like to use my ergonomic blocks. Same size, just thicker and easier to handle. It's got that little groove there. So let's get those out and ready, and then we always have it wrapped up in tissue paper. So you can see here it poked in, and I can push that back down, I think. So it doesn't look like anything was damaged. It comes in paper, and of course the flat cardboard side with the instructions is down, so nothing should have been damaged. So even though your box comes a little damaged, there is no damage whatsoever to what's in the kit. So that is perfect. I don't need to call them. But if I got it damaged and the ingredients inside were damaged as well, all you have to do is call Stampin' Up! And they will send you a new one. They always take care of the customers, so you don't have to worry about that. You can let me know and I can check on it, but I can't do anything. You have to call them. I do not have a way of dealing with that. All right, so then we got some more tear and tape. That's going to be fun. Let me put this over here. Oh, before I forget, I just want to remind you there's a flash sale for stamps going on, all right? I didn't want to forget. I just saw my catalog because I have all these stamps marked as possible things that I'm going to get. So the little bird's eye view, the phrases for all. I'm probably not going to get all of them, but I marked all the ones. Somehow I found I have this punch, but I don't have this stamp set. So I'm probably going to get the stamp set, because apparently I bought the punch. I must have put in a wrong number or something. I have no idea. I'm definitely getting this Everyday Thanks, and you may end up seeing a class coming with that, or probably will see a class coming with that, I should say. And then I do like this Thanks So Much, Sending Sunshine and Rainbows. It would be really fun. You could either use the background stamp that has the sunshine, or you could even do the sunshine in rainbows. I love rainbows, so I really like that. And then I always need a with sympathy one, and I need one now because my husband's uncle passed away last weekend, so I need to make one. And then I just heard about someone turning these little, not igloos, penguins. I was just about to say igloos. Penguins, turn these into a Christmas card. So I'm intrigued and want to check that out, so I may get that one. And then, which other one do I have on here? Oh, I have also the punch for this because it came out a long time ago. This is Rachel Tessman's $1 Million Stamp Set, and it goes with the punch that came out a couple years ago, or last year. So this punch it goes with, and so I thought it would be fun to get that, and then it looks like it's 2 steps so you can fill in if you want as well. And then she's got lots of great sentiments. So I'm thinking of getting this one as well because I already have the punch. So that's 2 with a punch. And then this last one I was looking at, oh, the background stamps. So I have the world and the snowflake and the spiral die and the rays of light. This is the one that I like to use with the sunshine. But I'm seriously thinking about getting the plaid because I really like the plaid, and possibly the stars. Not so sure about the berry harvest. As much as I love berries, I just tend not to use the fruit in my cards so much. And the timeless tiles doesn't really do anything for me, nor the perfectly detailed thing over here. But I'm seriously thinking the stars and the plaid would be good to have, because I have the space stamp set, and that would go really good with it. So these are just mine, and it's a 24-hour flash sale, 15% off all stamps in this catalog only. So that does not include online exclusives. It's only the annual catalog. And remember, it's bonus days. So for every $50 you spend, you get a $5 coupon for next month. So, yeah, that's an awesome thing. And so Paper Pumpkin, oh, they didn't even put a thing in here as to what's next month. That's unusual. That's very unusual. So Paper Pumpkin next month is the Show You Care. It's going to have the 2 different flowers, Forget-Me-Nots and the Lotus. And then there's going to be an extra stamp set. So make sure you subscribe. The information is up there. Make sure that or for YouTube, it's down below. Make sure you subscribe before August 10th to get this special one with the extra stamp set. And I think that's all I've got to say for now. I'll save that till the end. So here's our, oh, cool cards. So 1, 2, 3 cards, 3 of each design, and they look like pop-up 3D cards. On the back is all the ingredients, some ideas for alternates, super cute, coordinating colors, and then places where you can find more ideas. And then our no-fail instructions, telling you exactly what to put where. Typo on the front page of the instructions, this front page, instructions fun in, oh, yep, in the sun. You should have been an English teacher, girlfriend. No, not double wrapped. Oh, okay. Huh. I wonder why mine was. Interesting. $11. The snips are $11? Really? Wow. I thought they were only like $7 or $8. I must have been thinking of something else. All right, and then here are the ingredients for our 3 cards. So let's get started. We have our tear and tape. So remember from last month, in the instructions, when it shows the tear and tape, it's going to have that roll. All right. And then we have some little bling here. I like to take it all out of the baggies. Sometimes I leave the bling out of the baggies for sure. I leave the tape out, and then I just use these for other things. All right. So we want to keep our chipboard so that we can stamp on it. Move this stuff out of the way some. All right. So, ooh, look at these fun, bright envelopes. They're all the same. They're wavy and watery looking on this side, and super fun, cute, and colorful, summery on this side. So what I like to do is lay mine out and do all 3 cards this way. Ooh, I do see a crab. Oh, and glue dots. Ooh, we got bigger glue dots. I like it when they give us some bigger glue dots. That's fun. All right, where'd my box go? Oh, over here. See, I usually put this in the box when I'm done with it, so I'll put that over there. Come on, stand up. Okay, so let's see. We have, ooh, lots of pop-outs. Oh, that's all on there. All right, so we have this one, which is, must be this one, number 3. Cute. Those are interesting. I can see, Missy, why you were wondering what I was going to do. This should be interesting. All right, so then for this one, we want this whole thing. So we have a sailboat, and then we have the island, the little island. All right. Looks like they kind of put it all together already in here for us. Maybe. So this one is here. It's number 2. All right. And then for this number 2, we want this one right here. And this looks like it's going to go to number 1, so I'm going to go ahead and put the card base for number 1 over here. So you just kind of have to take some time in the beginning to kind of divvy it out. And so what I like to do is I just lay out all the envelopes and I go through and I stuff them all. I don't do that in front of all of you though. I don't want to take that kind of time with you. So let's see. I'm not seeing these trees anywhere. Are the trees extra? I'm not seeing. Oh, the trees are over here on this one. All right, I see. Okay. So have you tried them, Missy? Did you try and fail, or did you just look at it and say, yeah, I'm going to wait for June? See what she does with. Now, don't get rid of this, because these could be used as well as stencils. So hang on to your skeletons, as we call them. All right, so I've got some more stuff. Oh, cute stuff over here. All right, so I want to look at this. So we have this one. Wow, lots of pieces and parts for these cards. But when they're stand-up cards like that, they tend to be that way. So let's go ahead and pull these out carefully. So this one goes on here. And then these go on card 1, and then hang on to this because it's usable. All right, and so we've got that extra, and then we have, so I only need one of these. So then we have this sand, which goes over here, and this one, which goes over here, which made me realize that I did not poke these out. I should poke these out, just to make sure. There's lots of parts and pieces to this. Have you already put all your stuff in your envelopes? You did the first 2. Okay, did you put everything in your envelopes already? All right, and then we have these great chairs. These Adirondack chairs, I think is what they're called. I've always wanted one, but I haven't gotten any yet for my yard. All right, so then we have the crab going over on card 1. We only have 3 crabs, bummer. The flip-flops go on card 2, and the sunglasses go on card 2, and the starfish goes on card 1 and card 3, and this little shell goes on card 3. So there will be some extras, I think, of the shells, and that's probably it, because 2, 3, yeah, then there's 3 and there's 3. So there'll be 2 extra shells, and that'll be it to play with. All right, so let me make sure I got everything. So I'm looking here. I got my surfboards. I got my palm trees. I got my little sandy beach. I have my crab and my starfish. Oops. And a shell, so there probably won't be any extras. All right, unless there's more. No, don't see that. All right, and then on card 2, I have my base, and then I have my beach, my umbrella, my chair, my sign, my sunglasses, and my flip-flops. And then on card 3, I have my base, my palm trees, my sunset, my sailboat, my starfish, and my shell. And then we have our sentiment pieces. So on here, it looks like the shorter one. So we'll have a couple extra sentiment pieces, it looks like, which is always nice. And then the longer one goes over here. And then this little one goes here. So I guess we're going to be stamping on this and putting it on there is my guess. All right, so pop those over there. All right, looks like we are set. So I'm going to do 2 and 3 over here. Move my phone out of the way. All right, so now let's see what these turn out to. So Missy says, yes, I'll sort it out. Shell on one, oh, the shell on one too, yeah. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Johanna. It's very helpful for showing the process. Yeah, I think so too, especially when they start getting all detailed like this. I think that helps everybody. Okay, so we have mountains to fold. Let's see, so it says to stamp our sentiment first. So which sentiment are they using? Hello Sunshine, so we'll use the Hello Sunshine. Love it. All right, and so then I like to take my stamp off of here, lay it down on there so it gets its own shape, pick it up with my block, and then we'll take the yellow and stamp it. That is at least dark enough. I typically like darker sentiments. I was a little concerned about the yellow, but I typically like darker sentiments, but it shows. You can read it. I mean, you can, the camera, I haven't even zoomed in, and you can read it well from here. So speaking of zooming in, probably should do that for you a little bit, huh? All right, so you can see it. It doesn't look yellow on the screen. Does it look yellow to you? To me, it looks almost like gray. For some reason, the camera just doesn't pick up all the colors. I don't know why. All right, so then we don't need this one again. All right, so there's that. All right, so let's see. It shows you how to do that. So it's going to go up here, down here, and up here. All right, so here's a score line, and sometimes it's easier to look on the back because you can see the score line a little better. So this one's going to go up, this one's going to go down, this one's going to go up, this one's going to go down, this one's going to go up. So if you do that like this very carefully, so you're staying on your score line, it will look like that. Okay, and then you want to take your bone folder, and for this one, because it's shorter edges, I'm just using this part, or smaller. I'm just kind of going across like this. And then what I'm going to do is come under here to do this one, like that. And then flip it over and do this one like that. And then this one in here. All right. So we have our, here we go. I guess probably this one last until you get this all down, and that way this will fold appropriately. So it looks like a big L. But look how fun that is. All right, so it's going to look like this. So you just need to look at this picture more so than these per se. Look at this picture so you see your mountain here and your valleys down here. So you just, like I did, you just work your way through it slowly. Just take your time. Use the back if you need to, because it's easier to see the score lines on the back. And just follow to make yours look like the picture. Okay, just like that picture. All right, so let's get going. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is put tear and tape here on this. So let's grab our tear and tape. All right, and you can use scissors to do this if you don't like to tear. Like my mom does not, I tore that too soon. My mom does not like to tear. So she uses her tweezers. She's a tweezer girl because she's been doing jewelry making and stuff most of her life. So she's a tweezer girl. All right, like that. And I'm going to go ahead and put just a little strip over here since I tore it a little bit short. All right, so then you definitely want to rub it down with your thumbnail or something. And then what I'm going to use is my take your pick tool, because you can't live without this. So looks greenish gray. Okay. All right. So pop that up off to the side. Probably don't want that on my stamps. All right. So it just pops up really easy with the take your pick tool. But you got to make sure that you smooth it down beforehand so that you don't pull the adhesive back up with it. All right, so then we're going to take our, stop rolling. Then we're going to take this and we're going to put it right here. Let's see. All right, I'm just going to put it under there a smidge, because you need to make sure, yeah, it goes all the way down. So you want to line up your clouds. All right, so make sure you line up your clouds here. So I'm going to lift this. Oh, and it actually fits all the way down to here. Where is it? It fits all the way down to this part right here, and that will line it up. So we're going to put that down. We want to make sure our edge is on the inside. Here we go. Make sure our edge is on the inside, because we don't want it wider. Oop. It doesn't go all the way down. It's easier, I think, if you have it laying down and you put it in. And you want to match up your lines of your ocean. There we go. So match up this line of your ocean here. I think that will be your easiest way to go with that. Instead of worrying about this, you want that line to be matched up. All right. I would have put, I think, an arrow right there. So if you have yours and you have your instructions and you haven't done the cards yet, maybe put an arrow right here so that you know, pay attention to that line, the ocean line. All right, so now on the back side of, oh, how cute. See, it's not even going to be the one with the crab. All right, so this, oh, it's got a little slit in here. So this is going to hold. How cute is that? Do they have it that way? They don't even have it that way. They made the slit, so I'm going to use the slit. Here we go. Except I'm going to see about having the little on the inside. Let's see. Come on. There we go. How cute is that? It's got the little slit already there, so I'm going to use it even though they didn't. Well, they did here, but it doesn't show it there. So then we want to flip this over, and they have it in the center, so you're going to want to center it. And then they're using the glue dots, so let's go ahead and use the glue dots. So let's see. All right, I need to turn this light on so that I can see what I'm doing. I know it's not very helpful for you. I'm looking at alternatives for during my lives of what I can do, because it's kind of bright. All right, so we'll do that. Now I put those on the claw, and I probably should put one on the sentiment so the sentiment doesn't fall off my card, because that would really be uncool if the sentiment fell off. All right, so, all right, and then he is going to go Well, it can't stick. Or is he on there? Let me look closer. So he's behind that. Where does this go? That must go on here. There we go. All right, so there was the tear and tape for that. Okay, so this is just gonna, I'm gonna take this slow and easy so that I don't mess up and confuse all of you. We don't need too big of a comedy of errors. All right, so let's see how this goes. I think they needed a few more steps here to help make sure, but I'll make the mistake so you don't have to. All right, so now we want to line up this one, right? This sand. And I'm guessing we're going to line it up on this piece here. So we want to make sure to line it up and keep it in, all right, like that. All right. And then it looks like he, oops, stuck to there. Looks like he is on here, but he's not showing very much. I want him, okay, I'm going to change this up a little already just because I want him to show. I want the crab to show a little more. So I'm going to remove my glue here, and I'll just put them elsewhere on him so I'm not wasting it. I'm just going to roll this off of here. So if this is supposed to show and not stick to the back because of the space there, we need to make sure it is stuck to our crab. So I'm going to roll this off as well. So it just rolls nice and easy, and then it's still usable. It'll give you a little bit of a 3D effect without the dimensionals, which if you notice, there's no dimensionals in this kit, which I think this is one of the very first times in a very long time that I have seen one without. All right, so if we are going to put that in there like this, come on. If he's going to grab it like that, we need to have glue dots on here. Now I'm going to grab my little bit smaller ones, but you could, well, I'll just show you. So I'm going to roll it, oh, that grabbed the top without the bottom. I'm going to roll it like that and put it on here. All right, and then I'm going to take another one. See if I can do it the same way. That didn't work the same way. And put it there, and I can't lay it down because I've got all the glue on the back side of it. Here we go. And I'm going to go ahead and fold this one up a little bit. All right, and then we're going to stick our sentiment in here like this. All right, and then I'm going to pull it up just a little bit. There we go. And now it is glued to the claws so that when you stick it on your card, it won't fall out, and you can't, that way you can have your crab show a little bit more, because I want my crab to show a little more. All right, there we go. See, he shows a lot more than their crab. Their crab is practically hidden, and I want my crab to show because I think he's cute. So there's that, and again, nothing is stuck to each other, all right, so that it's all loose. All right, and then this will go on the front like that. So we need to put our tear and tape across that bottom. So if you don't like things kind of flapping, you can glue things down. It's up to you. It's your card. Oop, got that a little bit long. All right. So you can use this to burnish it to make it stay down if you want, or you can use your thumbnail, but you want to put something so that when you go to pull up your sticky tape or the cover tape stuff, then it won't pull up the whole adhesive. All right, come on, get off. No hanging on. All right, so, and then they've got, just on this one, they have one dot, one glue dot. All right, smack dab in the middle there, because that's what's going to hang on to this card. And the other one, if you want one on here, make sure you put it to where it's not hanging over. All right, so then we are going to line this up with the very bottom of the card and the sides, like that. Lots of layers, super fun, something very unique and different. So if you want this one stuck down, you just need to make sure your glue dot is over on this side. But that looks super cute. And then we put our shell using glue dots. We put our shell and our, there we go, starfish. Super fun. Super fun. These are nice. All right, so then we do this, and these are tiny and hard to grab, even though my nails have gotten longer. Sometimes that's not a good thing. So then we're going to stick the starfish right there, and we'll do our shell right there. And then we have some bling. Let's see. So we have some bling. We have one right here. So it's a little bit sparkly. You can kind of consider it to be, I'm live. You can consider it to be one of your, like some of the mica. There we go. So there you have it. That's a cool card. That took a while. So these layered cards are going to take you a little bit longer. The first time you make each one, the first one's going to take you a little longer. Now you know how to do the fold, so they're just going to snap through. All right, so I make it look easy. You struggled folding the card base? Well, okay, so I've made these kind of cards before, so that, you know, I've got a little bit of practice with that, but you just have to look at what's the valley and what's the mountain and take your time with it. Do it section by section like I did. So you can get it. You've got it. I know you can. All right, so we're going to do this. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do a sun on this one because it said, hello, sun. Where's my, oh, I've got my trucking along stamps are still on all my stamps because I've been playing so much with that stamp set. All right, so let's do that. I'm just going to do a sun here. Let's bring this over here, here, here. All right, so we got some suns on there because it does say hello sunshine, right? So super cute. I like it. I'm gonna stick mine in there like that. Actually, I think I'm gonna stick it in there like this, just so those have a chance to kind of get used to being folded. All right, let's go on to the next one. That's so cute. I love that one. All right, so this one, Missy, did you have a hard time with, or was it number 3 that you had a hard time with? Here we go. Oh, they're all the same. I get it. Okay, They're all the same, we're just decorating it differently. So you'll get to see 3 times how to do that. All right, so we're going to go back with this. So this is going to be a mountain. This is going to be a valley. All right. So valley, mountain, valley, mountain. So we're going to go this way, this way, this way. So just do it slowly. So this one, and then you can do it this way as well, where you start off with it like this, and then you'll go this way. So you can do it one by one, and then mountain. Did I get that right? Yeah. Nope. I did it the wrong way. All right. I got to look at the front of the card. Here we go. There we go. All right. Whew. I was thinking, wait a second, that didn't look right. All right. So we'll do that way. It's nice that it's all the same fold, accordion fold for you, so that you're not having to learn a new one each time. All right, so we'll go again in this way and crease it, and crease it, and crease it. All right, and crease it, and you've got it. So that one I've got a little bit wonky. There we go. All right, so fun. Okay, so we get to do the same fold and decorate it differently each time. I like that. Now I'm getting warm because I'm all excited and happy and crafting. All right, so Sharon says I have lunch. Oh, okay, come back and rewatch when you can. Oh, you haven't gotten this one yet? So spoiler alert, shoot. All right, so let's do our stamping on our little square. Enjoy your lunch. All right, here we go. So we're going to be using the Relax, You Deserve It stamp. I'm looking forward to this weekend. I know it's only Wednesday, but I am looking forward to this weekend because I do have some classes, but I don't have a lot going on. I'm allowing myself to relax and have fun. So, and I'm actually really excited about it. So we'll see. So we have a BYOK on Saturday night, Saturday evening. So if you want to come and craft and work on your paper pumpkin kit or one of your other kits or one of your old paper pumpkin kits that you never finished, Saturday night would be perfect. It's only $5, so come and join me. There will be some door prizes drawings for folks who show up, so feel free to come and join us. I guess I don't need this anymore. All right, so we've got all our different parts, lots of different parts and pieces, right? All right, so here we go. So this, I'm going to guess, is going to be on the front. And it's at an angle. All right, so this one, again, we're going to be doing our 2 lines. Oops, let's stay in the picture, June. All right, we're going to be doing our 2 lines of tear and tape here. Rub it down. So now, as we do them, it will be easy. So remember to just kind of burnish those, and that way you can come in here and just pick up the paper instead of pulling off all the adhesive. These are fun. Now I'm trying to think of alternates though. This is going to be interesting because it's all the same fold and it's already all cut that way to fold. So I am going to be challenged. So we want to line up our ocean lines and our sand lines and our, oops, but we want to, all right, here we go. You want to make sure you have it lined up, but you want to have it over here at the edge. All right, there can be a little bit of a gap here, but you don't want your card base showing here. So make sure you've got it pulled over to your outside edge, because you can have a space here because there's already automatically a space there anyways. So you can have a little bit of a space here, but you want to make sure to line up your outside edge. All right, so then we have that, and now we're going to put a piece of tear and tape on the back of our Adirondack chair, or beach chair, depending on, I don't know how it became, I guess it must have been designed in the Adirondacks originally, and now it's become a favorite chair if you see it in the wooden and stuff like that. So I guess the hubster left with the hound dog, and maybe he texted to tell me where he's going. I don't know. So let's see. We have, see, and they have the flip-flops way down there too. All right, so we have, am I missing something? I'm seeing sand here. Did I forget a piece? Oh, I glued, okay. There we go. I didn't glue it. I just had it stuck in the wrong one. So there's our sand. All right, but it's way down low compared to what they have. So their pictures are a little off. So just be aware of that and don't, you know, freak out about it. So their pictures are a little off. You have the sand down there, which is why, but when they stand the cards up, people will be able to see down in there. So like this one, when you stand the card up, people will see down in there. So I can see why they put the crab lower. So I don't know. I don't know. All right, I won't shift anything. I'll put it the way it's supposed to be in here. So our chair is supposed to be down in there, like that. Okay. See, because when you stand it, you can see more. So I guess that's okay. All right, so then we're going to put our flip-flops with the glue dots on the toes, which means they're going to go, I'm not going to put them as high up because I want to see them. All right, so we're going to pop those off, and then those are going to go this way. That is so weird. This way, down there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it that low. Are you liking it that low? I'm changing it up already. I'm just not liking it that low. I want to be able to see it more. So let's see. I can't pull the chair up. This tear and tape, when it's down, it's down. But I can do the flip-flops a little differently. I can make them a little bit higher. I may have to just switch sides. No. They're just gonna go there, I guess. You can't see them like this, but because if you do want them that high, the chair, I think their drawing is a little bit off. I do. I really think their drawing is a little bit off because here it's all really hidden. All right. So here it's hidden. Their drawings for their steps are a little bit off. All right. So I'm just going to, I guess, leave it like that because it is what it is, right? Not much I can do about it because it's stuck down now. All right. So, but I mean, these are your cards. Feel free to make them look however you want them to look. It doesn't have to be exactly like what they do. That's the beauty of any of our kits, is you do it your way. You alter it however you want to fit what you think looks good. All right, so put that right there. And then we're going to put some tear and tape on the back of this. Where'd the tear and tape go? Oh, here it is. I'm like, wait a second, I can't lose the tear and tape. All right, so then we'll have this up here. And this goes on the front of our card. Oh, at the very bottom. Really close to the corner. So I'm going to put mine all the way over in the corner. Like that. And then there's another shell. I didn't even grab the shell, so there won't be any extra shells at all. There aren't even enough shells for what we've got. All right, well, I'll go ahead and use it on these first ones, but it's looking like we're not going to even have enough shells. It's kind of surprising. Usually Stampin' Up! Has extra, or Paper Pumpkin has extra, but it's looking like we won't even have enough, because there's 3 left and there's still 6 cards to do. So I'm going to, so they've got that kind of behind there. They should have had a shell. I guess sometimes you could stamp your starfish. You could stamp and fussy cut it out too, but I don't know. That seems like a lot of work. All right. Oh, shoot. See, comedy of errors. Except it's not a comedy. Eek. All right, so I was supposed to put the beach one down first. Let's see. Oh, good. All right, so this needed to go down first because it goes up and over, and then it's on there. And it does have it in that order. It shows you this one first, and then it shows you these. So I was going out of order. So go in order so that you don't have the mistakes that I have. But see, that's why I do this for you, so that I can make those mistakes for you. So then when you're working on your kit, you can be like, oh, June did this, that was wrong, do it the other way. So I like making mistakes for you. Kind of, sort of. You can never say I'm not human, because I make mistakes all the time. All right. Because I have this habit of saying whoops instead of keeping my mouth shut where you wouldn't know it was a mistake, I let you know right up front. I goofed. All right, so now we're going to match this up corner to corner along the very bottom line. And then we want to push that down because that's where the umbrella. All right. Okay, that's looking cute. That's looking cute. And now we'll put our sign down over here in the corner. Like that. Smooth it down. Went perfectly right back. And then I'll do this one and stick it back under that grass like that. All right, and then the sunglasses. See, to me, the sunglasses should be by the chair or on the chair, and then the flip-flops should be out front here. But that's just me. All right, so it's showing 2 dots for the sunglasses. These are big enough. I'm just gonna do 1 dot for the sunglasses, and I'm sure it will hold perfectly fine because these glue dots hold really well. All right. And then we have our little mica, as I'm calling it. We have some little splashes of sparkle over there. We have another splash of sparkle over here, and I'm sure there's a third one. Oh, yep, over by the bucket. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like hanging out in the sun? And then if you like hanging out at the beach, comment beach. I kind of like the beach, but I can't be in the sun because I have some, you know, issues where I've had things removed and stuff, so I can't be hanging out in the sun. So I would definitely have to be under the umbrella with a bunch of sunscreen on and not all day. I cannot be at the beach all day. Sadly, that would just not work. Oh, this was for that other card. I'm like, whoa. All right. Although this one, I think I'm going to use it for this. And then I'm going to do this one with the starfish, because there is a starfish on here. And I'm out of all my little ones. Like I said, all my truck stamps are on my stamps right now. On my blocks, I mean. All right, so let's do these. Ooh, that's a very nice one. I'm just going to line it up here. There we go. Just kind of line those up right there like that. Oh, I splattered or something, but I'll be putting my label there anyway. So cute, cute, cute. That's 2 down, 1 more to go. Woo! All right, so these are a little more detailed. These are going to take you a little bit longer to do. That's just the way it is. All right, so this one, we're going to stamp the sentiment, and it is sending an ocean of love. Here we go. So sending an ocean of love. We'll lay that down, pick it up with one of our blocks, ink it up, center it, and there you have it. I definitely am liking these sentiments. I'm definitely going to have to use one of the crabs to do that crabby, what was that one? Sorry I was crabby. That's a good one, because, you know, sometimes we all get crabby. So it would be nice to be able to have a, oops, sorry, I was crabby. All right, so here we go. Valley, mountain, right? Mountain, valley, mountain. All right, so once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to get it. All right, and remember, don't do this one until you get this all lined up. All right, whoop, I just hit that. So here we go, we're gonna do this one, and then we'll do this one, and then we'll do, oh, that is not lining up well. Where the score line's off. See, look, that one's not lining up well. Were you having that issue, Missy? I did all the score lines, so let's I'm going to, let's see, yeah, this one needs to line up better because all of these did, right? Oh, you know what? We've got a thing. Do we have a thing that goes in the front? We might be able to hide it, but it's a little bit off over here. So I'm just going to kind of redistribute. So make sure when you are doing this that your bottoms line up, and you may just have to rescore or recrease that one, and then you can do this one. Okay, so there, see how I got it to line up? Much better. So it's all about where you are scoring, or not scoring, where you are folding that score line. If you're folding it in the exact center, if you're folding it a little off. And so here, this one was a little off. So you want to make sure though that your bottoms meet up. If you have just a little bit peeking out, it's okay, but I don't know if you saw, mine was way off. All right, so once again, we're going to do our 2 lines of tear and tape here. Wow, I am really glad that I got this and that I was able to do this for you all, because I can see, Missy, where you were struggling with this. This is a very detailed kit with all these new things. So I love the cards. Do you love the cards? Are you loving it? Beach, but you need an umbrella. Yeah. You didn't hear me yelling. You forgot your umbrella. Yeah, no, I didn't hear you yelling. You turned your flip-flops around. Yeah, if I hadn't already put the thing on. And when I make new ones, I'm really curious to see what my brain's going to come up with, since it's all the same fold. Then it's just going to be a matter of mixing and matching, or maybe pulling in some other stamp set stuff. I'm thinking the wave one might be pretty cool. So yeah, we'll see what I come up with. And then I'm also always curious, what do other people come up with? So I like to take a peek at what others are doing with their alternates for the kits, and sometimes that helps my brain snowball. Or if I've got an idea but I can't quite figure out how to make it happen, then sometimes it's easier for me then to look and see, did someone else do something similar? All right, so again, we need to line up our ocean line, horizon line, except this time I'm going to make sure I get it in here instead of in here. So we want to line this up, and they have very distinctive lines. And remember to keep it over here on the outside. Make sure you are lined up with the edge like that. All right. Ooh, I like this sunset. Woohoo! All right, and then we're going to take the ship one and just have one across the bottom. So I like to, oop, can't see it. I like to press and then go back in with this and take off the paper. I'm making quite the mess with all this paper today. All right, and then we're going to put that one on here. And are we lining up anything? Okay, so this one we're lining up. All right, so this line, we're lining up here. All right, let me look at the cover. Okay, because here there has a white line on it, and here there's no white line on it. So that's what you want to double check. Always double check the front if you're not sure about something. So the white line, so you're going to match up this line here, because then the palm trees, so you're matching up. I don't know. Let me look again. So the white line is well below this line. So I think we are going all the way down. So this one, you're just going all the way down here, all the way to the crease. Make sure that you have it lined up on the side like that, and then do it. I think that's going to be your best bet. Don't worry about this, because the palm tree is going to hide that anyways. But because they have the white line here, this is the only way to do it. All right, so you're having that pushed in all the way down to your valley here, all the way down, and just make sure it's at the edge of this card. Okay, everything else will get covered and be totally fine. So I just realized when I poke this out, there's more to poke. When I pulled it out, make sure you poke these out so you get rid of all the white and you can see the sun set through the trees. All right, so we'll go back to here. And so we did our boat. Now we're going to do our trees with our tear and tape across the bottom. So not a whole lot of adhesive is needed, which is nice, because otherwise you'd be battling these glue dots the whole time. Not really battling. When you have your take your pick tool, it's definitely not a battle, right, Missy? So, all right. So here we go. that up. There we go. And this goes over here in the corner, or almost to the corner. See how it's covering up these lines anyways? So there was no worries there because it's covering up where that was supposed to have met. So you can't even tell that it doesn't. All right, perfect. All right, and this is super simple. All right, so I don't see a shell on this one. Let's look back here. Nope, I don't see a shell on this one, so we're going to put the shell back over here. I don't know what I saw before. That's okay. We're going to put this on here. Probably going to find myself stamping and cutting out more of these because there aren't a lot of extras. Wish we had a crab stamp. That would have been cute. There's that. And then this has a line of tear and tape on it. All right. So just press it down. Pull that up. All right. And I'm going to actually put that right there. Ooh, just fits across there. Just fits. Sending an ocean of love. I like that. I like that a lot. And then we have some bling. So, and they've just been using 3 little blings, which I like that. Then we'll have some extra bling. Although I would have preferred some extra shells and starfish and crabs. That's okay. I still am loving this kit. What do you think? Give it some double thumbs up if you are liking this kit. I think I'm just going to do a simple starfish here in the corner because this one is just moderate. And the envelope is already, you know, decorated. So, oh, I'm really liking these cards. I can see where you were struggling, Missy, and it took me a moment. So here they do say scan the QR code to see how to put it together. However, you just saw me do it. So you don't have to scan the QR code unless you want to see how they do it. All right, so let's stand these up. Super duper cute. Super duper cute. You can't really see them from this angle. You kind of can. You kind of can. All right, so card 1, card 2, card 3. All same accordion folds with your mountains and your valleys. So just take it slow and easy. Get out your bone folder or use your thumbnail or whatever to kind of make sure to crease those better so that they have that stand-up possibilities. So yeah, I guess I put him high when you look at it this way, but that's okay. That's okay. And that's kind of low. And that one's just right. So, hey, it's all good. It works, right? All right, so just as a reminder, I still have 2 bundles of the truck bundle. So if you want to get in on this class, put truck class down below and I will check it and get some information to you. It's $50. You get the truck bundle, so the truck stamp set and punch. All right. You get the ingredients for 3 cards and you get a coupon, one of the $5 coupons that you get to redeem in August. So make sure that you say truck class if you want in on that. That is going to be for Zoom August 5th at 10 a.m. And I wasn't going to do a video, but if it turns out you really want it and you need a video, I can do a video. So I just need to know that in advance. The other thing I want to remind you is the Christmas Kit Club. All right, that's next week. The Zoom So that's the July one, and then the September, I just sent out an email with all the dates for these. And then what I need to do, because I forgot, is to tell you which kit is for which, so that you can order it all at once. And that way you can get your bonus coupons for that as well. So that email will be coming out. If you're not getting my emails, go ahead and put email list down below, and I will reach out to you, or just email me up above or down below if you're on YouTube. Email me at that email address and I will get you on my emailing list. Learning curve, yes, Missy, they are a learning curve if you've not done that style of accordion fold card. But now, if you think about it, you could take one of the card bases, and copy it. Write down the measurements of it, and then you can make your own cards like this, right? So if you copy it down and you measure out where all the score lines are and where this one cut line is, then you can just have a sample card base for yourself to be able to make those accordion fold cards anytime. What an idea, right? You might see these in the future. I've done them before. I don't remember if we've done them for Hostess Club, but I have done them in before. Great idea. Yeah, make a template. That's the word. Thanks for the word. See, you are my word lady, Missy. You are totally my word lady. All right, so you have a crab. Your stash, it's on a wood block. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But I don't want to bring in old stuff like that. So that's like super old. And I'll just give you a hint that I do have a BOGO coming out here soon. And some of those old wood blocks will be in there because I need to get rid of them, and they stamp so well. So that's a really fun set. I'm still trying to decide if I want to let that one go, but I don't use it. So I should just let it go and let someone else use it. All right, so have a great rest of your Wednesday. I might be back on Friday. It turns out all this college prep stuff, going through his room, going through his stuff and everything, and gathering and shopping and packing and all that is taking a lot more time than I thought it was. Hello, Kavina. Love this, came late. We'll replay. Want to do Christmas class, but don't know if I'll have time. Lots of company in the next 2 weeks. Oh, okay. Lots of company. Yeah, I hear you. My summer has just been a totally different summer than what I thought it would be. Oh, in the next 2 months. Well, August there is no class. It's just July, and then September, October, November. If you sign up for all 4 of them, then you get a discount, a $5 discount on it. But you don't have to sign up for 4. You can just sign up for the ones that work for you. All right, and I'll be sending out another email today specific to the Christmas Card Club with pictures of which kits we're going to do when, so that people can order now and get that bonus coupon for it. All right, so that's coming out today here shortly when I'm done with this. I got to go eat and check where the husband went, and then I will be working on the computer again. So everybody, have a great rest of your Wednesday. We're heading towards the weekend. Woohoo! Get some crafting time in, because that's what it's all about, right? Crafting, relaxing, and enjoying yourself. If you've got questions, you know how to reach me. See you next time. Bye-bye.